The long-awaited anti-hopping bill was unanimously passed in the Dewan Rakyat yesterday. However, there are still some gaps that need to be addressed in future amendments. Aira Azhari from the Institute for Democracy and Economic Affairs discusses remaining issues surrounding the bill.
Firstly, I think one of the problems that the bill does not address is what happens when an entire party pulls out of a coalition. So this is what happened during the Sheraton move in 2020, when one of the parties in the coalition left, and then the Prime Minister resigned. So the current constitutional amendments do not cover situations like that. I'm not sure how a law can actually address a problem or a situation like the Sheraton move, because currently it only covers individual MPs who switch parties in between election periods, right? So I think that is one loophole that I think is a bit difficult to regulate.
Aira adds that it's important to consider recall elections as another mechanism to be put in place in the spirit of democracy and upholding the people's votes.
And secondly, I think it's important to remember that, at the end of the day, the more democratic alternative to controlling something like party hopping is actually to have a recall election mechanism where you return the decision to the voters in the constituencies to make the decision whether they can, or whether they support or they oppose their MP's decision to switch parties, right? How the anti-hopping law is being debated on at the moment is that that kind of the authority to decide whether or not the MP loses their seat, comes from the legislation rather than the people's will.